morning. Happy Monday morning. I'm Suzanne Susana. I'm so glad to be here with you this morning and share a few things about healthy skin and going into fall with a healthy mindset. So coming up is a very dry season when we switch, at least here in the Northeast, when we switch to our indoor heat and our skin starts to get dry. And so paying a little attention, loving a little on our skin is a great thing to get us through the fall and winter. And our skin does an awful lot for us, and it's far more than just what we're wrapped in. It's more than packaging. It is our largest organ, and it excretes toxins and it absorbs nutrients or toxins into our body as well. That's why we want to be so careful about the products that we put on our body. For many years, I used lotions and popular things that smelled good and the latest popular fragrance and the newest popular whatever it was. And looking back and upon closer examination, there were a lot of toxic ingredients in those things. These ingredients can disrupt our hormones, they can give us allergies, they can affect our mood, give us headaches, and we have no idea why this is happening to us. And it's because of something that we've put on our skin. And now I'm hyper aware. I'm really careful. And it goes from the cleaning products that I put my hands in to keep my house nice, and to the self-care products that I put on my face, the use on my hair, and on my skin. So our giveaway this month is a dry skin brush. I have a brand new one right here, and that's going to be our giveaway for participation in the group. And I will include with it a nice spray mist of oils that you can massage into your skin after you dry brush. So I have this same brush right here. This is my personal brush. I love this little brush because it fits right into my hand. It has this little strap. It makes it easy to hang on to. And I just really enjoy using this one. So that's what I'm giving away. You can order these online and you can get them with a handle. It would be kind of nice. Sometimes I wish I had one with a handle to get down my back, but I just love this one. And so it's very important that your brush be a natural bristles. Don't just grab a brush that's meant for cleaning and start going on your skin. It will damage your skin. It's much too harsh. These are natural bristles. So yes, they have, a texture. They have a little, you get a sensation from them, but not harmful to your skin. The other thing I want to mention is you want to be very careful if you have irritated skin. You don't want to go over moles in a rough way or any little, something that you might have going on with your skin. If you have conditions like eczema or psoriasis, you want to go around those areas. You don't want to irritate skin that is either wounded or has a hypersensitivity because of a condition. But in general, dry skin brushing is just super good for our body. It stimulates our lymphatic system, and that's the drain system, the cleanser, the cleaner that unloads and disperses toxins from our body. And we eliminate them through, it can be through sweat, and it can be through our the liver and kidney pathway. But we do want to keep our lymphatic system flowing well, and it is throughout our entire body. But the stimulation of the skin is very good for increasing lymphatic flow. And some people say that dry skin brushing can eliminate cellulite. I'm not making any claims about cellulite. I do think that when you improve circulation, even in those areas, it will at least make it look nicer. And cellulite is a lymphatic problem. It's a place in the body where the lymphatic system has not cleansed and things have accumulated. And So the way I like to start dry skin brushing is from my feet and work my way up my body. So I do all around my feet, I do my ankles, up my calves, you kind of work toward the heart. And I go in little circular motions or whatever's comfortable. And on the backs of your knees, around your ankles, the backs of your knees, in your groin area, you have a lot of lymph nodes. I pay a special attention there. On my tummy, I go in a clockwise motion around. The tummy has tender skin, so be careful you don't irritate, but I love the way that it makes me feel. And it's good for digestion. The GI tract flows in a clockwise motion. So when you go around your abdomen in a clockwise motion, it is bringing blood flow to the GI tract and just stimulating the GI system. And then you go all the way up your body, around your breast. Doesn't matter if you're a woman or a guy, it's still a very good thing to do. All those lymph nodes under the arms. And again, up the arms, start with the hand, and up the arm, the shoulders, the back of the neck. Now, this brush is not a face brush. They sell dry face brushes. They're a little bit more delicate than this. This is a little harsh for your face. I go up my neck sometimes, but it's a little delicate. You know, that's very delicate skin. I do it on the back of my neck. That's not quite as delicate. But this is so good for our lymphatic flow, and it also stimulates and resets our nervous system. I recommend you don't do this in the evening because you will maybe have a hard time falling asleep. It's really stimulating. It just makes you feel invigorated and feel good. I like to do it in the morning before I hop in a shower, and then I moisturize after. And I wanted to try and give a little demonstration of some of the products that can make your skin look super nice. Like sometimes if I'm gonna wear a sleeveless shirt, dress, whatever, I'll just dry brush my arms before I lotion, and it sloughs off all that dry, skin, and then you're not putting lotion over old skin. It's all fresh and, ready to absorb. So I like to go, up, like my hands, up my arm, get my elbows good. And then some of my favorite things to put on my skin are, I don't know if you've tried this Yaropalm serum, but this is an amazing moisturizer. And very, very rich, very full of nourishing ingredients, including pomegranate. It has jojoba oil in it. It's just so moisturizing. And Emily Wright showed us this at, it was actually the Yaropalm oil, which is in this. And she showed us at convention several years ago when it was introduced, how she had been putting it on one hand and not on the other. And the one where she had been using it was markedly more young looking. And she pointed out, Emily Wright is one of the founders of doTERRA, she pointed out that not only do we want to take care of our face to keep a youthful look, but our hands can be a giveaway if we don't take care of our hands. That, our hands can make us look very old. I love this body serum. My daughter Taya loves the fractionated coconut oil. I tend to use the body serum or maybe a sesame oil because they're richer for my dry skin. And then something I do literally every day is this unscented body cream. So you can take whatever oil you're in the mood for. So what I have here today is the unscented body cream. Let's see which hand I'm going to do. My right arm. So I'm just going to do a little bit so I won't have a lot to absorb in. And then I'm going to put a drop of frankincense. Come on, just a drop. Here we go. And a drop of cedarwood. Cedarwood smells so amazing, and it's wonderful for your skin. And then massage that in, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. Frankincense is just all things beauty and skin. The cedarwood is very good for our skin, and these oils can really help minimize, marks, discolorations, things that we've had, even where we've had little injuries. It can just make the skin look so much better. And I don't know if you can see, but both my arms look you know, a little better than they did when I came in here because I hadn't put any lotion on in the morning. And so those are just some of the easy, simple ways that we can care for our body. So when you're going to do the whole body and dry skin brush, do it before your shower. Hop in the shower, slough off all of that, you know, old and dry skin, and then use one of your moisturizers. This unscented hand and body lotion is good in so many ways and for so many things. People who are diabetic get irritated skin. My husband's legs get just very irritated and dry and uncomfortable, and he uses this lotion. It's really effective. And you can even take a little, there's these things called pipettes. And you can buy those from doTERRA. They have a real skinny little nozzle that can go down inside of your oil bottle and take out drops. And then it can go inside your opening of your lotion. And then you put the oil in, and then you shake it all up. And then your lotion is all set for you with the oils that you want to use all the time. I change up my oils all the time, so I keep my lotion unscented, and then I add what oil I'm in the mood for. The Aroma Touch is one I very often use after my shower. So make sure you comment in the chat, send us a like, an emoji. All participation gets you an entry in our giveaway. And so you're going to get the dry skin brush this month and oils to massage into your skin after you dry brush. So another topic I wanted to mention is reducing inflammation in our body. I am making my wonderful reducing inflammation soup today. I finally determined that it's time. I've got to do it. I love this soup because literally as soon as I start eating it, my body feels like my clothes fit better, and it may not be as much about losing weight, although you can lose weight really quickly. My husband lost 40 pounds on this soup one summer, and it was literally like a pound a day. And you pretty much just eat the soup, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But it's so healthy, you're getting all your nutrients, and it is so cleansing to the body. Now I want to talk a minute about cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables are like our miracle vegetables. They contain sulforaphane, and that is, or I might not have said that right, sulforaphane, and that is a very potent antioxidant. And you might have seen broccoli sprouts, or maybe you've even made them. They are super high in sulforaphane. And red cabbage has a lot of sulforaphane in it. And red cabbage is actually like not maybe the most popular vegetable, but it should be, because it is so healing to our bodies. It just extracts inflammation and toxins, cleanses our GI tract. It can even lower cholesterol, according to articles that I've read. It can help balance blood sugar, and it helps the overall flow of the GI tract to function better. Now, I personally can't eat coleslaw. That gives me a terrible tummy ache. Raw cabbage does not agree with me. But when I cook it in my soup, that's a main ingredient in the soup, and fermented cabbage, like sauerkraut, that is high in probiotics, and it agrees with me. So I like to mix that in a salad. Just it adds flavor, brings up the flavor, or with vegetables on my plate at dinner, and it really adds a lot of flavor, and it's giving you a lot of probiotics while you're eating and improving digestive health. But this soup recipe is super simple. I cook a chicken. I usually cook a whole chicken. Sometimes when I'm in a rush, I'll grab an organic rotisserie chicken at Whole Foods, but mostly I do my own whole chicken in an Instant Pot, and that is very, very tender and moist. And I use the real broth. I either make my own broth, or if I haven't taken the time to make it, I use the real genuine broth that you can get at a store like Whole Foods, where it's frozen and it's real chicken or beef. Sometimes I use beef because I'm adding nutrients, from a different source to my soup, and that is good. So those types of the real chicken stock that you make yourself, or that you buy that is real, is full of collagen and full of nutrients that help your GI tract. If you just buy a bouillon or like a soup broth, there's not a lot of nutrients in that. It's liquid, it has flavor, it might have artificial flavor, but the real deal adds a lot of nutrients to your body, and is a great enhancer to your diet. Back in earlier times, that was the norm, where nothing was wasted. Everything, the bones were boiled, and soup was made with everything that was left from whatever animal had been used for to provide food. And now we've become, spoiled and a little lazy, and we've been marketed to, and we get into these habits that maybe, if we're not thinking about it, are pretty bad for us, but we're not thinking about it. It's just the norm. So I like to highlight this every once in a while. If you make this recipe, your clothes will fit better, you'll feel more energy, you'll probably sleep better, your GI tract will work better, and that's on my radar today because I'm needing this. I'm preparing for a half marathon in October. I'm a little underprepared because I had an ankle injury and took weeks off, months actually, off of running this summer, waiting for it to recover. It was a very slow recovery. And so I'm feeling a little undertrained, a little over my ideal weight, and this soup is going to be a part of my strategy to bring me back on track and get me ready for running, as well as just feeling good for fall. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care of your skin, take care of your body, approach each day with a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy spirit, and have a wonderful week. I'll see you next Monday.